So how do I know my purpose in life? No, this is one of those nagging questions in many humans today, especially in more Western or westernized societies. And in Mayan culture, no, and in pre-Hispanic dates with the Aztecs and many other cultures, when somebody was born or where somebody is born in a Mayan community, for example, or many other indigenous communities, a priestess or a priest goes into the kid's home and reads the chart, no, reads the Mayan cross. The Mayan cross is a chart, no, is a map of the person's energetic DNA, and what it helps do is recognize the virtues or gifts that one is born with, and the defects, or I don't know, defects, but the challenges one needs to work on, or maybe just release, no, maybe not focus on them, but be aware so we don't fall into the pitfalls that these challenges of personality, of course, can create. No, it can create problems for us and circumstances that maybe we don't necessarily need to go through if we can avoid them. So it brings this awareness, and also it brings the awareness of knowing how to strengthen and empower those virtues, which is very important, which types of people we can work with, and basically it is like a map, no? At the end, one decides. One has this so-called free will, and one chooses what to follow and what not to follow, but at least one is very aware of where one could go, no, and have success in life. And not success only economically, but I mean, having a fulfilling life experience will bring, or at least the elders say, brings also abundance in relationships, in health, in wealth, and in the experience of life. That's one of the ways in which we can understand our purpose. We usually have a lot of consultees or clients that get, all that they may be at this crossroads in their life, and may come from very successful professional paths, from being executives at major corporations, from being artists, successful artists, from being scientists, entrepreneurs, business people. I mean, all walks of life. And they might be at a crossroads, and these readings, or the Mayan chart, the Mayan cross, can aid into having a super rich clarity into where to go, and not by negating other aspects of ourselves, but by integrating and weaving everything that we've lived and every one of our gifts, and strengthening them. And that brings a lot of clarity. I mean, it is a more complex process, because it constitutes a reintegration, a recognition of oneself. So if you have had the experience of knowing your Mayan cross, please share your experience. I'd love to read it or hear it. And if you haven't, and if you have somebody around that knows about it and is well reputed, then maybe it will be a nice experience. And also, if you don't have anybody around that could aid you or support you with this, then drop us a message, and we'll probably be able to link you with somebody that could. And so what are your thoughts on that? Which other tools do you know or have you used that gave you a richer clarity with your purpose and the thread of your destiny, or your bats? please share, and thanks for sharing.